Hello guys, welcome to my channel Techno Source Vision.
So today we are going to discuss about collection. So collection is in Java is a framework that provide an architecture to store and manipulate the group of objects. Or you can say a collection represents a single unit of objects or a group. So basically by using collection we can achieve the all types of operation on data such as searching, manipulation, insertion, sorting and deletion, etc. And Java collection framework provide many interface such as list, set, and classes, just like array list, linked list, hash set, link hash set, and tree set, etc. So uh, Java collection framework is available on java.util.st package, which contains all collection interface and classes. So next I am going to talk about hierarchy of collection interface. In this next slide, I am going to describe the hierarchy of the collection interface. So here collection is an interface which extend the iterable interface. Again, list, queue, and set are interface which extends the collection. And the main collection interface is extended by the iterable interface. So array list, linked list, and vector or stack. These are the classes. So vector, linked list, and array list implement the list interface, and stack class extend the vector class. Then a linked list and array DQ implement the DQ interface, and priority queue implements the queue interface, and DQ also extend the queue interface. Then hash set, link hash set implement the set interface, sorted set extend the set interface, and tree set class implement the sorted set. So that is all about the hierarchy of collection. So after collection hierarchy, I'm going to explain about the collection and iterable interface. So collection interface is an interface which implemented by all the class which are available in the collection framework. It declares a method which every collection will have. In other words, we can say that a collection interface builds the foundation for the collection framework. So again, if we are talking about the iterable interface, so iterable interface is the root interface, and collection interface extends the iterable interface. So iterable interface provides the facility for iterating the element in forward direction. So if we are talking about, in later we will discuss details about the iterable interface also. And next slide I show the method of collection interface. So there are so many methods available in collection interface. I listed below in some of the method. So first path method I written as public boolean add method. So if we are using the add method, this add method is used to insert the element in the collection, and public boolean add all collections here. So if you want to add the particular collection element to any another collection, then you can use the add all method. And public boolean remove method, it takes the argument as the object type, and it returns true or false. If element is removed, then it returns true, otherwise it returns a false. So remove method is used to delete the element from the collection, and remove all method is used collection. So remove all method is used to delete the all element of collection which satisfy the condition, and after that public boolean remove if method it returns true if the collection element is available which we want to remove, otherwise it returns false. And it based on the sub condition. You can provide a condition which on which condition you want to remove that element. So public boolean size method, it public boolean size method, it returns the total number of element available in the collection. Public void is empty method is you check whether collection is empty or not. If collection is empty, then it returns true, otherwise it returns false. So public boolean clear method, it is used to remove the all the elements from the collection interface. It returns true if all the elements are removed, otherwise it returns false. Public iterator method. So it is used to iterate. It returns an iterator and it is used to iterate the particular collection element in the forward direction. So next I'm going to explain about the iterator interface method and syntax. So first method is available in iterator interface provide three methods basically. First one is the public boolean has next method. It returns true if iterator has the more elements, otherwise it returns a false. Public object next method. So next method returns the object and it returns the element. First it returns the element and move the cursor pointer to the next element. So another method is public void remove method. It removes the last element written by the iterator and then return the element. So it return nothing, but it removes the last element written by the iterator. Then I'm going to explain about the syntax about the iterator. So here I have written as the iterator. So iterator, first iterator is an interface type, which type object I want to iterate the iterator method. So I provide a T, and here iterator method is a method. So now I'm going to explain about classes implemented by list interface. So as I told earlier, table interface is the uh, root interface for all the classes and interface which are available in collection framework. And collection framework extend the table interface. So list interface extend the collection interface. So list is basically an interface which contains the list type of data structure. So list interface implemented by uh, array list, linked list, and vector stack classes. So next I have written sentence according to each classes. So a list is basically a child interface of the collection interface, and it consists the this type of data structure. So first I am going to explain about the array list. So the array list class implements the list interface, and array list basically uses the dynamic array to store the duplicate element of different data type, and the array list class maintains the insertion order and it is non-synchronized. The element which is stored in array list can be randomly accessed, and this is the syntax to creating the array list. First I have used the array list interface, and then the data type or which type data type you can provide any, just like string, integer, and boolean which you want to it. Then list object, then new name of the object which I want to create, then new for the reference to create the object, then array list of data. So it's array list class. I want to create the object as array list type, so I have used the array list reference here. Then next I'm going to explain about the linked list. So linked list implements the collection interface, and linked list it uses a doubly linked list internally to store the elements. It can store the duplicate elements, and linked list also maintains the insertion order, and linked list is not synchronized, and in linked list manipulation is fast because no shifting is required. So for creating linked list, I have written the syntax as list. First, I have created a list interface, then I have provided the data type, then list two or name of the object, and then new keyword to create the object, and linked list class is used to create the object. That's why I provide the linked list. Here I am going. The, this line is written for the type of linked list to create the type of linked list object. I have written this. Then next vector. So vector implements a collection interface, can say, or vector class also implements a list interface. So vector class uses a dynamic array to store the data elements, and vector is basically similar to the array list. However, vector is synchronized, and vector class contains many more methods which are not part of collection framework. So I've written the sentence for creating the vector type of list, first list, then data type, then name of the object, then new keyword, and vector method. So now stack. Stack class implements the vector interface, or you can say stack is the subclass of sorry. Vector is a class, not an interface. So stack class extends the vector class, or you can say stack is the subclass of vector, and it implements the last in first out data structure. So stack is used to implement the last in first out data structure, and stack contains all of the method of vector class, and also provides this method like push method and peak method, which defines its properties. So for creating the stack type of list, you need to provide first you need to create the list type of list, then data type, then list of your value, and then stack class for which you want to create the list type. So that is all about the classes which is implemented by the list interface. So okay, so next I'm going to explain about the queue interface and the classes which is provided by the queue interface. So first, queue interface extends the collection interface, and basically queue interface maintain the FIFO order. FIFO means first in first out order. It can be defined as the order list, and it holds the elements which are about to process. So there are various classes which is provided by the queue interface. So first one is the priority queue, then DQ, and then array DQ. So these are the classes which implement by the queue interface. So I have written the syntax to how queue interface can be initiated. The priority queue now. So priority queue class implements the queue interface, and it holds the element which are to be processed by their properties, and the priority key does not allow the null values to store in the queue. Next, I want to talk about the priority queue is not so priority queue does not allow the null values to add the queue. So here is basically sentence for the priority queue, then data type, then list equal new priority queue. So here I have written the sentence for creating the priority queue type of list. Then DQ. So DQ interface extend the queue interface. So DQ is basically an interface which extend the queue interface, and we can remove and add the element from both the sides. Means if we are using the DQ, we can add the element from add the element and delete the element from both the sides. DQ stand for double indent queue, which enable us to perform the operation from both ends. So DQ can be initiated as just DQ. So you can also create as queue, then data types and list, and then new DQ methods. Is the syntax for creating DQ type of list, then array DQ. So array DQ class implements the DQ interface. So array DQ class implements the DQ interface. Then it facilitates us to use the DQ, and it provides the facility to use the DQ interface. And unlike queue, we can add or delete the element from within. Just like queue, just like queue, on queue we don't have access to insert the element from the within, but in DQ we can add the element from the was the ins. Array DQ is faster than the array list, and stack has no capacity restriction. So array list array DQ is faster than the array list, and stack as and array DQ don't have any restriction regarding the capacity. So next I have written the syntax for creating the array DQ. So it's a simple syntax, just queue interface, data type, then list name, then new, then array DQ. Then, so it is syntax for creating the list type as a array DQ. So next I am going to explain about the set interface and the method which and the classes which implement by the set interface. So first a set interface extend the collection interface, and set interface available in java.util.html package, and set interface set interface extend the collection interface as told earlier, and it represents the unordered set of elements which does not allow store duplicate items. We can store at most one null value in set, and hash set, link hash set, and preset are classes which is implemented by set interface and hash set. So hash set class implements the set interface. So hash set is a class which implements the set interface, and it depends the collection that uses hash set represents a collection that uses a hash table to store the elements, and hashing is used to store the elements in the hash set. So hash set class implements the set interface, and it represents the collection that uses the hash table for storage. So hashing is used to store the element in the hash set, and it contains a unique item. So as I have written the syntax error. So set data type, then name of the object, and then new hash set and data type, then a column, then semicolon. So it is the basic syntax for creating the hash set type of elements items. So next I am going to explain about the link hash set. So link hash set class represents the list interface. A link hash set class represents the link list implementation, and link hash set class represents the link list implementation of set interface. It extends the hash set class and implements the set interface like hash set, and it contains the unique elements. It maintains the insertion order and permits the null elements. So link when we are using the link asset, then null elements is also allowed, and it maintains the insertion order. So there I have written as a basic sentence to create the link asset. So set data type, then h2 the new link asset data type. So next sorted set. So sorted set is the alternate of set interface, and sorted set extend the set interface. It provides the total order of elements, and elements of sorted set is arranged according to descending order or ascending order, and it provides some additional method to sort the elements. So basically I written a sentence as said, then data type, then the name of the object, then sorted types of elements I want to store. That's why I created that list and so much this. Then the three sets. So three set class implements the sorted set interface or set interface, and that uses tree set class uses a tree for storage, like has set. Tree set also contains unique elements, and when we are using the tree set, retrieval time of element is uh, quick fast, and the element is tree set is stored in ascending order by default. So here I written as a sentence to create the three set of list. So that's first set, then data types, then st, then new, then preset, then data types, then this. So it's not a list, but you can store the elements in the tree set on the base format which you want to start. So so that is all about the collection. If you have any doubt, if you have any query, you can ping me on comment section. I will help regarding this also. So at last, thank you.